So today I want to talk about Trump's tariff. So Trump tariffs are back in the spotlight, and many are wondering if they really brought manufacturing jobs back to the United States. Because if you have seen this video of a AI, I don't know who is the producer. They make it like sweat or sweatshops and other factory of American citizens doing low labor minimum wage job, or maybe you could say as an operator, factory operator. Okay, when on hundreds of billions worth of Chinese import were introduced, the idea was to reduce dependency on foreign goods, but the actual impact is more complicated. Yes, manufacturing jobs did grow, especially around 2032 and 2033 in the United States. During that time, over 364,000 manufacturing jobs were added, the highest jump since the 1990s. Still, these jobs were often supported by new policies and investment, not tariff. Tariff alone didn't create stable conditions. In fact, they introduced uncertainty. American manufacturers that rely on imported parts, like car companies, were hit higher costs. This led to increased prices on vehicles and everyday tools, affecting both business and consumers. One of the most aggressive moves came in early 2025 when Trump proposed a 104% tariff on Chinese electric vehicles. He claimed it was a matter of national security and economic survival. But experts say such high tariff might just push companies to move their supply chains to other low-cost countries like Mexico or Vietnam. That doesn't exactly bring job back to America. It just shifts them as well. Smaller business in particular suffered. Many couldn't handle the sharp rise in material costs, maybe like labor and all. Labor is not the problem, but the material. Because I always thinking this is my part. Because I always thinking that factory worker earn around $18 per hour in America. In other country, the labor much more cheaper. But in this particular topic, in this particular part, I will be talking about the raw material cost that is increased. They were able to quickly adjust to new suppliers or new pricing, while large corporations had more room to adapt. Small manufacturers were squeezed and some were forced to scale back operations or close. There's also the issue of retaliation. When the US slapped tariff on China, China hit back. American farmers, especially soybean producers, lost a major export market. That meant less income and more government subsidies to cover the damage. Trade wars don't happen in vacuum. They invite counterattacks that can hit unexpected parts of the economy. Meanwhile, foreign and local investors were put on edge. Tariff signal unpredictability. Companies delayed investment decisions, worried that new tariff policy changes it might affect their bottom line. This uncertainty can be more damaging in the long run than the tariff themselves. The result, the US economy saw some benefits but also carried big risks. It's clear that reshoring jobs take more than just raising tariff. Government incentives, better infrastructure, and a skilled workforce are all part of the equation. Tariff can draw attention to unfair practices, but on their own they are not a complete solution. So while Trump tariff created headlines and sparked debates, the long-term results show a more complex picture. Yes. So that'll be it. I will be talking more on this topic of what I will be talking about. So until next time, stay curious.